I don't know what Alexander's hiding. Are you gonna help me or not?
I promised that I would take good care of myself while I was pregnant, and I did. And if I was thinking about getting pregnant, I will never shut you out.
My mission is get in, create a diversion, and get Haley alone.
Right.
It's a bye!
Teo, damn it, what are you doing here?
Oh, so that's what this was all about.
I want you off of my property or I'll have the police come and arrest you for trespassing.
Not until I talk to Haley.
No, she doesn't want to talk to you.
Damn it, just let me see her.
No, you're gonna leave one way or another.
What are you
Get
gonna do,
out.
keep her locked in the house the rest of her
She's
life?
not a prisoner here. She's free to come and go as she likes. She just doesn't want to see
Yeah,
you.
well, I don't believe you.
What, do you think you're so damned irresistible? She came here specifically because she didn't want to have to deal with you. Respect her.
All right, if that's the way she feels, let her tell it to my face.
No.
Because I don't trust you because you're a big fat liar.
You little punk ass.
All right, okay. Hey, Mateo, why don't you get out of here? It's
Why don't you
obvious
stay
you're
out
not
of it?
welcome here.
Come on, let's get in. Help.
Fine, yes, I will.
Come on.
Haley, can we talk?
Haley, go back in the house. I'll handle this, darling.
Haley. Listen. If you want me to leave, after you hear what I have to say, then I'll walk out and I'll never come back again. But please, just hear me out. Yes, excellent. Breathe into the pain.
Oh, honey.
Oh, it doesn't hurt that bad.
How
Come on.
wonderful.
Oh, yes.
My very own magic fingers. You know what?
Yeah, doctor's orders.
Hey.
And inhale. Yes, excellent. Breathe into the pain.
Oh, honey.
Oh, it doesn't hurt that bad.
How
Come on.
wonderful.
Oh, yes.
My very own magic fingers.
Oh. Sven doesn't have to worry about competition from you. From the look on Dixie's face, you get a D- in Massage 101.
That was the day she lost the baby.
Sorry?
She lied to me. She knew something was wrong.
You are a very strong man. Most of you. Which is why the symptoms were so subtle. It's a good job you were paying attention because what is happening is a confusion in your brain, in the actual brain cells. The shedding part is on overdrive and the replenishing part, it isn't happening.
Yeah, well, that was elegantly put, but it's not anything I haven't heard before.
You didn't come to me for a diagnosis, you came to me for a cure. Now, I have a theory. I'm not alone. What I want to do is, I want to target these rogue cells, the ones that aren't cooperating, and eliminate them. And then I want to jumpstart the others to help themselves replenish.
And you can do this.
Wouldn't you like to try?
It's not what I asked you.
Mr. Marek, your condition is extremely rare. I dare say it's unique. Now, there have been test cases with similar disease patterns. It's all here. I believe this can work. But I need you to believe it. You said to me that you knew what you were asking, what it would cost me to treat you emotionally and spiritually. Well, I know what I'm asking of you. I'm asking you to hope. You must. You have to hope if you're going to believe. And you have to believe if you're going to live. Good. Now we begin. Oh, dear God. Have I done the right thing?
Alex? I guess we both have the same idea.
What?
To be close to Dimitri.
Oh, yes.
And Maria for me. I miss her every day.
She sounded like a remarkable woman. Dimitri said she was the heart of your family.
Yeah. Sometimes I think she was a little too sensitive, though, to be a neurosurgeon.
Why'd you say that?
Because she took the loss of her patients so personally. But you know how often that happens in your business.
All too often, I'm afraid.
As a doctor, it must have been especially hard on you to lose my brother.
As a doctor? I was a wife. As a woman, it was incredibly hard. It still is.
Is that why you stopped practicing medicine? The high mortality rate?
No.
You know, Maria used to tell me about the toll that it took on her. Losing people that there was no hope. People she cared for.
It's never easy.
Some people actually would ask her to help speed up their demise. Did that ever happen to you?
Now, what do you mean that Dixie lied to you about what?
Hayward warned her over and over again. If she even started feeling any kind of back pain, we would have to rethink the pregnancy. It looked like heartburn to you?
How did you get this on tape?
It's part of Scott's documentary, the one he's making with Becca.
Scott was there when you were doing this? How come he didn't say something?
No, he wasn't there. He set up a video camera in the house, told us to forget about it. I never knew if the damn thing was on or off. The point is, she swore to me she wasn't going to hide anything. Not where the pregnancy was concerned, and like an idiot, I believed her.
Maybe she didn't know. She might have thought it was a muscle spasm.
It doesn't matter. Hayward drilled it into her head, along with every other doctor she saw. Clater, my father, Jake. Any kind of back pain could mean serious kidney trouble. Now, she didn't tell me because she didn't want me to know.
Maybe she thought you'd overreact. I mean, you were
Overreact.
tense.
She didn't want me to know because she didn't want me to take her to the hospital, which is exactly what I would have done. She didn't want to see a doctor.
Because she knew that a doctor would ask her to terminate the pregnancy.
Right. She was so determined to have this baby, she was willing to risk everything to do it, including her life. Now she's already talking about having another one.
But that's how I felt, Sad, after I had my miscarriage.
Liza.
You just want hope.
Look, you're healthy. You know, your ticker's fine. You got 2 normal kidneys. Dixie's another story. Why can't you just understand how unfair it is for her to jeopardize our future together? It's unfair to the boys, it's unfair to me.
What's unfair to you, darling?
This day just gets better and better. I'm gonna get out of here.
Tad, wait. Go easy. She's had a hard time.
You know, so have I.
Oh, was there something I said, Liza?
No, Mother, it's just your timing. It stinks.
Can't we just go someplace and talk?
No,
Alone?
you're not going anywhere.
It won't take long. I swear. Just give me 5 minutes.
Why don't you just quit harassing her?
Fine. I'll say what I have to say right here. I didn't sleep with Raquel.
Don't deny
She
it.
lied.
You were caught with your pants down.
So what, Raquel just made that up?
She did it out of spite. She came on to me. I turned her down. She was ticked off. Jillian spoke to her. She had a conversation with her when we came back from Texas. Tell her what she said.
Well, I asked Raquel if anything happened
About
while
us
they were-
sleeping together, right?
Yeah, and she said nothing happened.
You were staying in her parents' house, for God's sake. You're not going to do anything under their roof.
I wouldn't do it there. I wouldn't do it anywhere else.
What about that night on the dance floor at our club?
Okay, I was gonna get there, all right? Jillian spoke to her the next morning, and what did she say? Huh?
Well, she told me she was moving out of the condo and that it broke her heart that Mateo hadn't begged her to stay.
Well, that certainly makes his case.
No, you see, you don't understand. I can tell that from what she didn't tell me that they didn't sleep together.
How can you tell? Are you psychic? Were you hiding under the bed?
You don't have to insult me.
Well, forgive me, but that's hardly a ringing endorsement.
Haley, I believe Mateo. When Raquel came back from Texas, she said she was gonna really fight for Mateo. And she said even her parents pushed them together. And, I mean, it looked like things were finally gonna work out. I mean, you saw them on the dance floor.
Exactly. Exactly. Why do you think I left?
But it was just a dance. That's all that happened.
Until you took her home, and then you slept
Nothing.
with her.
I didn't sleep with her. Did she ever say anything to you about me sleeping with her?
No, she didn't.
See?
That's because Raquel was too ashamed to tell Jillian anything. But she told me that she felt dirty and used because she knew that you were all ticked off because you saw Ryan and me together at SOS. You didn't even sleep with her because you cared about her. You slept with her to even the score, and then you walked out on her.
She threw herself at me, I rejected her, and then I walked out on her. I swear.
Oh, you can swear on a stack of Bibles for all I care. I don't believe a word
That's
out of
your
your
father talking, all right? He's brainwashing you.
No. Stop blaming Mr. Chandler. Take some responsibility for
It's
yourself.
okay, Ryan. I actually feel sorry for Raquel. She's just one of your victims. She trusted you. She trusted that you wouldn't hurt her, and you did. Just like you did me.
Haley, listen to me. I know you believe me. Don't do this to us.
Us? Well, Mateo, you're the one that's always telling me there is no us anymore. I have to figure out things for myself, by myself. Now I want you to leave.
All right, Mateo, you heard it from her. She wants you to leave.
I love you. You're not gonna cut me out of your life like that. It's not gonna happen. You know that, right? We've been through too much.
Exactly. You put me through too much. Saddest part is I don't even know who you are anymore.
How could you speak to him this way? Don't you know that he loves you more than life itself? Why can't you just give him one more chance?
Leave her alone, for God's sakes. Haven't you done enough for one day?
Okay?
I'm fine. Go to her.
physicians deal with the issue of euthanasia. You have to question the patient's quality of life.
So does the patient, I would imagine. I mean, we're talking human beings. It's not like it's just a sick cat or a dog.
Now, if an animal's sick and can't be saved, kindest thing to do is to put it down.
With a human being, you know, well, animals, they can't tell you that they want to fight what's killing them or not. Patients have that choice, and they should.
They can tell you how frightened they are. They can beg you to go to extreme measures to save their lives. Or they can do the opposite.
What did Dimitri want? What did he want you to do? You were his doctor, and the woman he loved.
You're asking me if I helped your brother to die. Well, the answer is no.
Mother, you were supposed to call before you popped in during business hours.
Oh, well, I was running a few errands, and then, well, I just found myself in your neighborhood. And
I can tell you have a favor to ask, so why don't you just ask it?
all right, Liza. Listen, I was thinking of hosting a small brunch. Well, actually, it's not so small. That's the problem. I can't squeeze everybody into our little cottage.
So what you want is the Chandler Mansion with the in-house chef.
No, not the mansion, darling, just the terrace. And I thought we could put up a few, you know, folding tables.
Mother, why are you throwing a party? Don't waffle on me. Just out with it. Tell me.
Okay, are you familiar with Millicent Greenlee?
The woman who single-handedly blackballed nearly half of Pine Valley from the country club, who picks the debutante list every year and makes the rest of the girls feel like something that she scraped off the bottom of her shoe.
Oh, darling, now, she's not that bad. Yes, okay, all right, Liza, she is that bad. But now that I am Mrs. Stewart Chandler, I intend to show her that she cannot just dismiss me.
Oh, so you've had run-ins with her already.
I had a slight run-in with her at the Glamorama, but I held my own.
And this is what this party is supposed to prove, that you can embarrass her in public?
No, not at all, darling. I wanted to put Stewart on the committee for the Pine Valley Society for the Preservation of Historical Architectural Treasures.
You want Stewart to get involved with that?
I think he'd be a terrific asset.
Mother, those people, they just have tea. And they gossip, and they plan the cotillion. You want Stewart to seriously get involved with something like that?
Well, maybe if he were, they would know what historical preservation's all about. Liza, I think you could make it a worthwhile organization. And besides, I think it's time that people know what a really gifted man Stewart really is.
Oh, Mother, did you talk to him about it?
No. But I think if I ask him, he'll say yes, and he'll be the happier for it.
No, Mother. You'll be the happier.
Hi, Haley. Beautiful day, isn't it? Thought I'd do a little sketching. Because the view over the valley is so clear today.
Do you want me to leave so you can have some privacy?
No. If you want to be alone, I can come back another day.
Oh, no. You kidding? Given the choice between being alone and being with you, I'll pick you any day.
I won't say a word. Can I? Oh, forgot I wasn't supposed to talk.
Uncle Stewart, it's okay. You can talk.
I want to show you something. It's a sketch I did a long time ago. It's a self-portrait.
What's that stuff coming out of your head? Looks like lightning bolts.
Yeah, it is. Remember when I was not having such a good time with Gloria?
You mean when she said she wanted to be with Dad instead of you?
Yeah, that's the one. And so I drew that picture when I was really mad, and really made me feel better. I could have screamed and broken some dishes and stuff, but instead, I did that.
My dad put you up to this, didn't he?
Up to what?
Trying to get me to vent?
Yeah. He's worried about you. I worry about you too. I hate it when you're sad. Because you lock everything up inside, and that's not good. Haley, when you're sad, I'm sad too.
Don't be. I feel better already.
Men who've been raised in a dysfunctional family have an especially difficult time learning to love. Their ability to trust other people has been seriously impaired, which makes it very hard to form a lasting bond with a woman. Great, tell me something I don't know.
Jillian, I've been looking all over the place for you.
I can't talk now, I have to deliver these
Wait a
books.
second. What were you thinking trying to sneak Mateo into Chandler's
We had a
place?
pact, remember? We were gonna try and help Haley and Mateo get back together again.
Yeah, that was before we found out he slept with Raquel.
Please, Ryan. That's a stupid lie, and now you believe that?
The point is, Haley believes that.
Oh, so whatever Haley believes, you believe. That's how it goes. Why don't you just use your own brain?
Look, I'm trying to help her out right now, okay? She's a friend.
And what am I? Chopped liver?
We're not talking about you right now. We're talking about...
Yeah, you're precious Haley. Okay, fine. But I would still like to know, what am I to you?
You're my ex-wife.
I'm not even your friend. I'm just your ex-wife. Some excess luggage that you threw in the garbage.
Come on, it's baggage, not luggage.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, you know?
No. That's not what I meant. I was just trying to correct
that was
you.
exactly what you meant, Ryan. And thank God you finally admitted it. Now all the pieces fit.
What? What are you talking about?
For months you've been telling me you can't love, but you've left out the last part.
What last part?
What you meant to say was, Ryan, you can't love me.
Do you really think I killed your brother?
I think you'd end his suffering if he asked you.
I loved him. I would have moved heaven and earth to save him. Why can't you understand that?
I'm sorry, I had to ask because you're his doctor.
Oh, I've tried over and over to explain how I felt about him. That my feelings for him were real, deep, and passionate.
I know.
You refuse to believe me.
Look, something is obviously tormenting you, Alex. When I walked in here, you were saying, "Dear God, have I done the right thing?" Now, naturally, I thought...
Oh, what did you think? You were spying on me.
I was not. But if there is something that you know about my brother you're not telling me, I have a right to know.
Oh, I can't. I will, but not now.
You will, but not now? Alex, how long do you want me to suffer?
Oh, I never wanted anyone to suffer.
Oh, dear. Have I come at a bad time?
All My Children will be back in a moment, here on ABC.
Oh, brilliant. You sent for him. Is this a setup? Are you trying to trap me?
Look, I didn't even know you were in here.
Neither did I. I stopped by the main house.
Oh,
The maid
shut
told
up.
me that Edmund was...
Is that what this is all about? He's been putting ideas in your head that I murdered Dimitri.
No, Alex. Although I understand why you might think that. Dr. Devane and I were in a little run-in a few years back. But as far as I'm concerned, that's over with. At least by me.
You're so slick. You're like a little snake. But don't expect me to believe you, because I know better than that. You're just hoping I'll let my guard down long enough for you to strike.
Alex, why are you so determined to defame me? When one of the reasons why I came here was to apologize.
What is it with you, Mother? You wangled your way into the Queen's garden party, and now you want to fiddle around with Pine Valley's elite?
Liza, that is a hateful thing to say to me.
No, it's not. Isn't that what it amounts to?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, you know, Haley's staying with us, and her doctors advised her to get peace and quiet.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Liza, I'm not about to invite a bunch of rabble-rousers. It's going to be an afternoon of grace and refinement, that's all.
You have a guest list?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. Here it is.
Wavy. Oh, and right at the top of the list, you really want to hobnob with the dreadful Millicent Greenlee.
Darling, she's the president of FAT.
She's also the snobbiest and bossiest woman in all of Pine Valley. That irritating granddaughter of hers is constantly drooling over Scott.
Oh, yes, I've noticed.
Mother, no. Do not tell me that you approve.
Well, now that you caught on to me, you want to give it a try?
What, draw a self-portrait to express my bad feelings?
Yeah. Yeah, it helped me get rid of mine.
Didn't help Van Gogh. He still chopped his ear off.
But I think he was a little bit in the cuckoo. I think. But if you don't want to draw yourself, then why don't you draw me? Draw me. Make me a potato head. Or a scary goblin.
You could never be scary to me. Because you're too sweet.
No. Shucks.
Thanks, anyway. Yeah.
Reason I mentioned Gloria is because even though she really hurt me, I was very sad then. But look at how everything is just turned into a happy ending. I'm married to the most wonderful woman that ever lived.
Maybe I'm meant to be alone.
No, I don't think so. You want to have children, don't you?
Yeah. More than anything.
Well, you're going to need some help with that.
I don't know. How can I ever trust a man again after what Mateo put me through?
Honey, we all make mistakes. Look at the mistakes Adam has made. Grief, and yet everything's worked out. He ended up with Liza. Who'd ever have thought that Liza would have been good for him? But she is. So is Colby.
I really thought Mateo was the one, you know. It felt like every corner of his heart was a home for me. And then his first wife shows up, and she brings their kid. And I tried to get past it, you know, I tried to be good and forgive him for not telling me about the first wife, and for a little while it worked, but I guess the joke's on me, isn't it?
Have you had a chance to talk to Mateo since you got out of the hospital? I mean, just the two of you?
No.
Hey, I think maybe you should.
If you had just been honest with me right from the beginning and told me that you had feelings for Haley.
How could I tell you that if I didn't even know it myself?
But no, instead, you kept feeding me this tired old line about you not being good enough for me and that I deserved better.
Wait a second. That was true. I was trying to do what was best for you.
No, you were trying to let me down easy so you'd be free for Haley.
No, Jillian. I needed a little time just to sort things out, clear my head. I didn't count on...
On what?
On nothing.
Oh, come on, Ryan. We're on a roll here. Just get it out. Tell me.
Okay. I didn't count on having feelings for Haley. I always thought of her as a friend.
So what are you gonna do now that she and Mateo's broken up?
I couldn't say, but I know that she's having a very tough time and I can't turn my back on her now.
You know what, Ryan? I'm tired of waiting for you to clear your head.
Look, I never asked you.
You've wasted enough of my time with your stupid Peter Pan boy from Mars syndrome.
My what?
You see, you're a cliche. You're one of these men who can't love. See, there's tons of book written about you. You see, you don't want somebody who can just love you with open arms and love you with her whole heart. You want somebody like Haley who's unavailable. Or, you know, better yet, somebody who's got so many problems that you'll never run out of ways to rescue her.
Jillian, come on.
You know what, Ryan? I don't care anymore. I've had it with you. I'm done with you. And this time, I really mean it. Now just get out of my sight and don't come back.
Fine.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's up? I just ran into Ryan out in the hallway. He looked like he'd been hit by a 2x4. Everything all right?
Everything's fine. Just fine. He's from Mars and I'm from Hungary, so it's over. I gave him his running papers.
I'm not quite following.
I washed him out of my hair for good. For good this time.
Huh. What about Ryan's hair? Is it clean,
I don't
too?
care. The old Jillian is back, and it feels fabulous. No more being Ryan's doormat for me, thank you.
For how long?
Forever.
You sure about that?
You think I can't live without a man?
No, I didn't say that.
You know, what is it with you guys? Are you all so conceited to think that women can't live without you? Well, I got news for you, mister. You are messed up. All of you. I mean, why else would there be so many books written about you?
Well, because women like you keep buying these books?
No, not me. Not anymore. It took me a really long time of banging my head against the floor. But you know what? I finally figured it out. Men are aliens sent from outer space to come and torture us women.
Hey, okay, listen, you gotta help me get back in with Haley, all right? I figured out a way to get through to her.
Mateo stopped by here earlier today.
Oh? What did he say?
You know, he wants us to get past this, try to work our way back to each other. And...
Well, that's what you want, isn't it?
I really don't think that I'm strong enough to make any decisions about anything right now. I think I have to figure out who I am first.
You're the same beautiful person you've always been, Haley.
I wish.
Oh, you are. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, well then why do I always wind up getting hurt?
I don't know. Maybe that's just part of living. But I don't know anybody at all who hasn't been hurt by someone they love at least once in their lives. Even the kindest of people. It's like you.
Well, I think it reeks.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you want to apologize to me for?
The other day, when I followed you here from the hospital, you still are in mourning. And I had no right to intrude on that.
I see.
Shall we start all over? Friends?
Oh, I've just realized I'm late for something important. So if you gentlemen will excuse me.
That was quite a performance you just put on. Does that mean I was wrong about the vial that I found in Alex's medical bag? Was it harmless?
She's new in town, but not new to the game.
I'd like to surprise you as well.
I'm assuming it's not going to be dull.
Absolutely not.
And she'll get what she wants.
Sky Chandler, I'd like you to meet Ben Davidson.
Any way she can.
Maybe you should tell me how you know her. No, please. Let me.
One Life to Live, your great summer escape, ABC Daytime.
So how do you know Greenlee?
Mother, she's interning here for the summer, but she spends most of her time hanging around Scott, coming up with flimsy excuses so she can be near him.
Well, why not? He's handsome and he's a great catch.
Mother, she's not interested, and she doesn't give up.
Well, I gotta tell you, I approve much more of her than that little Becca from Pigeon Hollow.
Mother, now who sounds like the snob?
Liza, it's not a question of snobbery. It's a question of reality. I think that Scott should be seeing people of his own social standing. Let's get back to my party. Can I please have the terrace, darling? I'll do anything you ask. Only please let me have it.
Oh, stop whining. Fine, you can have it on the terrace.
Oh, darling, thank you. Mwah. I love you, and I'll make it up to you, I promise. Bye, darling.
Liza, I got it. I figured it out.
Figured what out?
How to turn the tables on Dixie. Make her see how it feels when she risks her life.
How?
I need to borrow your plane.
You need to borrow my plane.
Adam's plane, whatever. Can I?
Why?
I'll explain later,
all right.
please.
Well,
please.
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't mind.
Fine, thank you.
But wait a minute. You're not gonna. Oh, you're gonna fly this
Just give me
thing.
a minute. Just give me a minute. Honey? Dixie? Yeah. Hi, it's me, honey. I'm at the studio. Listen, are the boys gonna be at school all day tomorrow? All day, right? Good. Excellent. Nothing. Nothing. I've got a little surprise for you.
I know Haley will hear me out, all right? All you gotta do is just get her alone.
Forget it,
5 minutes.
Mateo. You had your chance and you blew it.
What are you talking about?
I said, forget it. No more matchmaking.
Wait. You told me you were gonna help me get back together with Haley. Now you're telling me to forget it?
I know, but it's hopeless. Ryan and Haley will do whatever they want to do, no matter what. And if I were you, I would just get on with my life the way I intend to do. Excuse me.
What makes you think that the apology had anything to do with that liquid you found in Dr. Devane's little black bag?
Well, the other day you were saying that she's perhaps a mercy killer, and now you're buttering her up.
Keep her off balance. You know, keep your friends close, enemies close, all that
Just
fun
answer
stuff.
the question. Did you find out whether the drug was analyzed as poison or not?
Yes, I did.
And?
You're right. It is a poison.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Next stop, Pine Valley.
Or not.
Since when does David Hayward owe you any favors?
My brother's gonna get an autopsy, and you're gonna help me right now.
Tonight, following a special hour of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Hollywood's biggest stars in their most embarrassing moments. It's Bloopers, hosted by Dick Clark. You won't believe what we found. ABC tonight. Find out which stars are coming to ABC Daytime by visiting abc.com, part of the Go Network.